Welcome back to another video here on the channel. I want to go over some things with you guys real quickly, well, semi-quickly. Coffee. I like coffee. A lot of you people like coffee. Some of us do not have $8 a day to spend on a cup of coffee. Others of us maybe do, but we aren't about to spend $8 on a freaking cup of coffee every doggone freaking single day. So I'm going to teach you guys how to make a really good cup of coffee, way better than Starbucks. Uh, and at home for like $1, okay? So if you've got a couple of things around the house, or you buy a couple of things, all right? I like my coffee to be a little bit creamier than just plain coffee. So if you got yourself a heated coffee cup, go ahead and turn it on now. If you don't have a heated coffee cup, you can use a regular coffee cup. It's perfectly fine. So we're gonna take some cappuccino mix. I've got French vanilla because I like French vanilla. So I'm going to put about a half a cup of French vanilla mix in there. Now, if you've got your tall to-go mug, you're going to want to go ahead and put a whole scoop in there. If you like black coffee and you like your dark roast, this is probably not for you, okay? There's caffeine in coffee. I use a light to medium roast because the roasting process takes out caffeine, and I like my caffeine. So if you want your dark coffee and you like your dark roast and your black coffee, you're probably not going to like this because you can't handle this kind of caffeine. Because this is a medium roast which has more caffeine, and your cappuccino mix has caffeine in it as well. You're just not going to be able to handle all that caffeine. So don't even try this. You're not going to like it. Now, I like to use honey, not sugar, because honey is a little bit healthier for you. If you have raw honey, that's better. If you can get it locally, obviously, that's great. Right now I've got processed, so it's going to just run right out of here. So go ahead and put yourself just a taste, however much you like. If you have raw honey, like I recommend you try to get, you're probably going to want to put it in after on a spoon because it tends to crystallize a little bit more. It doesn't stay always soft like what the processed honey does. So then you're going to want to take your spoon. Usually if you buy it locally, it comes right in a jar, like a mason jar. Take your spoon and put your coffee already in, and then it'll just start to dissolve. Now, here's a trick. If you are making your coffee, now I'm assuming you know how to work your coffee maker, okay? So I'm not going to go over all how to do that. But if you want, ahead of time, take some cinnamon and put it right in your grounds, because cinnamon doesn't dissolve in liquids. Well, it dissolves in some liquids like lemon. Cinnamon will dissolve in lemon juice, but not coffee. So if you put it right in with your grounds, you'll get that cinnamon flavor, and you won't get little chunks of cinnamon. But we didn't do that today, so I'm going to dab in a little bit of cinnamon. I am going to put it in prior to my coffee because that heat is going to dissolve maybe a third of it or so, okay? Now, I'm using Folgers French Vanilla coffee because I like French vanilla. So I've got French vanilla cappuccino mix, I've got French vanilla coffee, and I've got French vanilla creamer. I'm going to put some creamer in there. Now, I should have had my spoon out already, but I didn't. Sorry about that. So I'm going to stir this up here. Now, the cappuccino mix is going to take a little bit more than just your regular coffee and sugar and creamer or whatever. You're going to want to stir that up good to dissolve it. If for some reason you have cold coffee and you're going to throw this in the microwave, well, for one, don't use a heated coffee mug because those aren't microwavable. But if you got your regular coffee mug, you throw that in the microwave. Do not throw your cappuccino mix in first because the cold coffee on top of it, it won't dissolve for crap. Even after you microwave it, it dissolves very, very horribly. So if you do microwave it because it's cold to begin with, microwave it, get it hot, then dump your cappuccino mix on top, and then take your honey and swirl your honey in. The weight of the honey will help drop that down. Okay, and this once it's stirred in, it's going to take just a minute here. Once that's all stirred in, you are good to go. Now this is going to be an excellent cup of coffee. I'm going to stir this up just a minute, and then we'll finish up the video quick. But if you have more videos you want to see, go ahead, put them in the comments. I'll do what I can. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. Unless you have an iPhone, you will crack your screen. I'm not kidding. Those things break easily. So, all right. So I feel like we've done a good job today. We've insulted people who drink black coffee. We've insulted people with iPhones. And we've insulted people who eat at Starbucks. I think that probably going to lose all my subscribers for that. Hey, we can edit that out, right? Yeah, don't worry. We're going to edit that out. We're good. So there we go. There is our cup of coffee. A boom! Love it. Oh, that's good. If you're watching the channel for the first time, if you haven't already, and you want to, please subscribe.